Hello everyone, this is Summer 357 back with an episode of Flower Summer. Still at the lake. But it looks like a fail. Although I can't hear what they're saying from this distance, I can read it from the movement of their lips and the expression on their faces. I push my chair over to the president, twirling her braids around with a deeply troubled look and frowning bookworm buddy. Sorry, got hot again, so I have tea to keep myself cool. Good cool tea, too. Is this some kind of King's Speech situation? I'm tempted to put this to my bookworm buddy, who's honestly treating this like some sort of therapy session. However... Takasaki-san, do you have a moment? I can't tell her to just drop it when, out of the goodness of her heart, she comes up with a second makeup plan for us. Instead, I speak to the Prez, who's playing with her braids awkwardly. Why is she so determined when it comes to helping other people out? Huh?
白羽だよ。別にあいつと私の仲違いなんていつものことだろ。放っておいても時が解決する。
Shirahane. Tasaki and I are always falling out. If she just left us to it, it'll resolve itself. She mutters her agreement, but then, affectionately watching the two of them talking over by the boat, she continues.
きっと理由なんてものはないんだと思う。
I don't think there's any reason for it.
ただのおせっかいってことか。
You're saying she's just a busybody?
ええ。スオさんは自分を捨てて他人を心配できる人なの。私もそれで救われた。
Yes, Shirahane-san is the kind of person who's able to put aside her own needs when it comes to others. It's really helped me out too. She smiles broadly and I find that I can't say anything in response. I think the same goes for me, however.
人と人との間に線を引く私には耳が痛い話だな。
It's a painful truth to hear from someone like me. I'm the sort who tends to keep others at arm's length. I look over at the Sasaki sisters, who at some point managed to draw closer to me, and Hanabishi was always trying to help me out. Little Shirahane and Takasaki are now walking this way.
なんで得意げな顔なんだよ。
Sorry about that. Oh wait. Okay, we didn't even say anything. I hit the button twice.
なんで得意げな顔なんだよ。
You sure look pleased with yourself.
なんで得意げな顔なんだよ。
And can we get off the voice? Thank you.
白羽さんはいい人だわ。
Shirahane-san's a very good person. He says this with such a composed expression, I almost want to burst out laughing. Shirahane also blinks in surprise at her frank words.
提案があるのだけど。
I have a little proposal.
言ってみろ。
Spit it out. She raises her hand like Lincoln delivering the Declaration of Independence and points to the boat moored by the shore.
ボート遊びがしたいわ。
I want to go out on the boat.
すればいいだろ。
Then go ahead.
エリカも一緒によ。
With you. The words are delivered as sharply and indirectly as a katana being drawn. All I can do is nod.
ボートなんて初めて乗ったわ。
This is my first time in a boat. I immediately take issue with this casual revelation of the truth as my Ante partner lies back and stares up at the blue sky. Aww.
お前、仕事で何回か経験があるから任せてって言っただろうが。
Hey, I thought you said to leave it to you. Wasn't there something about having loads of experience from work?
嘘よ。初めて乗るなんて言ったらついてこないでしょ。
I lied. If I said I'd never been in one before, you wouldn't have come. Yeah, no shit. I glared her out of the corner of my eye. He flashes me a rare smile in return.
湖の真ん中で妙な笑顔を向けるな。怖いだろうが。
It's kind of scary having you smiling creepily at me like that out here on the open water.
大丈夫よ。突き落として見殺しになんかしないわ。
Don't worry, I'm not planning on pushing you overboard letting you drown. She doesn't usually make jokes, and this sends a little chill up my spine. I remember that popular ghost story about a young couple whose child drowns in a boating accident. They have another child, and one day when they're boating again, it turns to them and says, "Don't drop me this time." Even at the best of times, I'm not good with huge mountains I can't see past, or deep seas where I can't make out the bottom. Of course, same goes for a deep dark lake like this. Takasaki smiles, perhaps having sensed my unease.
この湖を深い緑色の湖面を見て思い出したことがあるの。スティーブン・キングの映画よ。
Looking at this lake, at the deep green of its water, it reminds me of something, a Stephen King movie.
クリープショーの殺人イカダだろ。こういうタイミングで思い出すんじゃねえよ。
The Raft, from Creepshow 2, right? Don't bring that up now. It's a film about some teens under attack from a mysterious killer algae. It seems like she's brushing up on her 80s pop culture like I told her to, but it's an unwelcome reference given our current situation. In the short movie, there's a scene with someone sprawled out sunbathing on a raft. Just like we are right now. I look over Takasaki, who's still smiling creepily.
行きたいって騒いでいた水遊びだ。堪能できたかい？
You're the one who was so desperate to come play at the lake. Happy now? I changed the subject.
ええ。泳ぎはしなかったけど、森林浴ができて満足しているわ。
Yes, I didn't swim, but I got a nice walk through the woods. I'm very satisfied.
この暑いのに森林浴もないもんだ。泳ぎはしなかったって。映画を思い出して臆病風にでも吹かれたのかい？
I won't call it a nice walk in this heat. You haven't been swimming then. Did you chicken out after thinking of that movie? She doesn't respond to my taunt and instead glances down at her chest.
自慢かよ。
Admiring your own assets?
ああ、そうじゃないわ。泳いでないって言葉で思い出したのよ。胸、また大きくなってないかって。
Huh? Oh no, that's not it. Your talk of swimming just made me wonder if my breasts are going to keep on growing.
へえ、そいつは宣戦布告としてみなしていいってことだな。
Ah, that's right. Am I meant to take this as a declaration of war?
何を言っているの？バレエでは邪魔だから、これ以上はいらないって話よ。
What are you talking about? I'm saying that I don't need them to get any bigger. They'll get in the way of my dancing.
見栄えが悪くなるってやつか。
You mean you wouldn't look as good on stage? Recall some info I learned from my eldest sister.
胸が大きすぎるとサラシを巻いたりするって聞くものな。
I heard that some girls bind their chests if they get too big.
ええ、まだそこまでではないけど気をつけているの。それと肌を焼かないようにね。
Yes, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm keeping an eye on them, and I have to be careful not to tan. She rubs her upper arm as she says this. She must have applied sunscreen earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, sun cream earlier.
もともと色黒だった場合も、衣装で愛される胸元とか二の腕とかを化粧で白くしてごまかすとかも聞いたことがあるな。だがお前は。
I've heard that even if you're tan to start with, you can whiten your arms and cleavage with makeup if they're not covered by your outfit. But in your case, when I tell her it doesn't look like she needs it, I think I see her smile. Could be just my imagination now.
ま、水遊びよりこういう場所に来たなら、キャンプの方に触手が動くね。以前やった収穫祭みたいにバーベキューなんかもいい。
Anyway, being out here, I have more of an urge to do some camping rather than play in the water. It'd be nice to have a barbecue or something, like we did the Harvest Festival.
キャンプ、私も一度くらいなら経験してみたいわ。
Camping? I've never done it before, but I'd like to try.
お前はキャンパーというよりグランパーってな具合になりそうだな。
You seem like you'd be better suited to glamping than camping. She asks me what glamping is, and I respond.
キャンパーもどきのことだよ。Wi-Fi を使って自然と親しむってやからのことさ。何しに来たんだおい。ってな具合でね。
It's like pseudo camping, trying to get in touch with nature and maintain a good Wi-Fi connection at the same time. Like, why even bother?
必ず軽口を言うのよね。
You never have anything nice to say, do you? Her gaze isn't exactly irritated, but it's definitely reproving. I shrug and fall silent. The sky is a bright shade of blue. Every so often a lone cloud drifts by. The only sounds are the warbling of the birds from the shore and the soft creak of the boat as it rocks in the water. Until...
ノート。
My notebook.
あ？
Huh?
私のノート。勝手に書いたでしょ。
My notebook. You wrote in it, didn't you? Her tone is a mix of discomfort, anger, and confusion. I nod, even as I regret my out-character actions.
勝手に私物に触っちまったな。すまない。
Sorry for touching your personal stuff without asking.
いいのよ。怒っているわけじゃないの。
It's okay. I'm not angry. There's nothing I can say to that. I'm the one who told her not to touch the books on my shelf when we first started sharing a room. Takasaki glares up at the clouds for a moment, then turns her face to me as though she's finding the silence awkward. Her eyes bore into mine, her face flushed red to the tips of her ears. She opens her mouth nervously.
今まで意固地になっていてごめんなさい。それと、ありがとう。
I'm sorry for being so stubborn. And thanks.
何よ。
What?
いや。
Nothing. Usually this is when I start thinking over things like how sure my deductions are always on the mark, or how she must have been some kind of ulterior motive.
気にしてないさ。
Don't worry about it. She so easily crossed every line I draw between myself and other people, and my mind isn't even functioning properly.
よかった。今日ここへ来たのはそれだけ言いたかったの。
Good. I came here today to say that. I'm envious of her ability to be so forthright. It's not something I'm capable of. Or am I?
私も約束破っちまって悪かった。
I'm sorry for breaking my promise too.
え、今謝って。
Huh? Did you just apologize?
私が謝ったなんて誰にも言うなよ。
Don't you dare tell anyone. I grind out the words, but for some reason she smiles happily at them. It's not a sight I see too often. I find myself entranced by it. Despite the fact that she's built walls around her cell to keep others out, just like me, here she now is flashing me this totally unguarded, girlish smile.
歌が聞きたい。
Sing for me. I'm crossing a line on my own here. I know that.
いいわ。
Okay. Just as I asked. No sarcastic comments, no cool retort.
ねえ、夢でまた会えますようにそっと 願う花膨らむつぼみ胸に抱いた
This song, which I wouldn't found
初
so
め
sad.
てのこと揺れる微熱
いい曲だな、千鳥。
Now it shines brightly in the core of my being, like the rays of the summer sun. There's a story in Grimm's fairy tales called Frau Holly. Owen shares her house with her lazy daughter and her beautiful, hard-working stepdaughter. She spoils her biological daughter while treating her stepdaughter harshly.
親は実の娘を可愛がり、ママ子には辛く当たっていた。ある日ママ子
One day, the stepdaughter is washing her spindle in the well when she accidentally drops it. When she informs her mother, she is ordered to retrieve it.
母に告げるも取ってくるように命じられ、途方に暮れてしまった。思い余った
Not
ママ
knowing
子
what
は
else to do, the stepdaughter flings herself into the well and
その
loses
まま気を失
consciousness.
ってしまう。ふと気がつ
When
く
she wakes
と
up, she finds herself
マ
in a
マ子
beautiful
は
meadow.
美しい草原に
Walking
立
across
ち、
it, she ultimately arrives at the house of a woman named Frau
一軒
Holly.
の家にたどり着く。そこは惚れおばさんと呼ばれる者の家であった。初めて人とし
She
て
is an
扱
equal
わ
for
れ
the first time in her life. The
幸せな
stepdaughter
奉
happily
公を
agrees to
す
stay
る。
at the house in Frau Holly's
しか
service.
し
However, she
家が
eventually
恋
grows
しくなった
homesick
マ
when
マ
she
子は
tells Frau Holly this.
そのことを惚れおばさんに告げると、ママ子が
The
落と
woman
し
gives
た
her back
糸
the
巻き
spindle
を
she had
返し、
dropped and allows her to
奉
return
公した
home
褒
clad
美
in
として黄
gold
金
as a
を身
reward
に
for
ま
her
とわせ、
service.
ママ子を家へと戻させたのだ。大金持ちに
She
なっ
tells her
たママ
stepdaughter's
子に
newfound
嫉妬
riches.
し、
The mother orders her
実
older
の
daughter to
娘
do
に
the
同じ
same
ことをす
and
るよ
return
う
with her own prize of
黄
gold.
金を褒美として持
However,
ってこさせようとするも、もともと
the
怠け
lazy
者
daughter is
気質
unable
の
to serve
娘
Fran
が奉
Holly
公でき
adequately,
るわけも
and
な
as a
く、
punishment, Frau Holly
罰
sends
と
the
して
girl home coated in
一
tar,
生取れ
the
ること
chance
の
so
な
that
い
she
コ
can
ー
never
ル
wash
タイ
it
ルま
off.
みれにされ、家に返されてしまう。物語は
This message is fairly straightforward. The earnest and hardworking among us will be
正
rewarded.
直者はいつ
There's
か
no
報
proof
わ
that
れる
that's
と
really
の
the way
秘
of the
訣だ。
world, though.
しかし、この世の常として正直者が報われるという保証はない。どれほどまっと
No
う
matter
に
how
生きて
honestly
い
you
て
live or how much kindness you
他
show
人
toward
を気
others,
遣える優し
there are
さを
some
持つ
wishes
者
that can
で
never be granted.
報われることのない望みというものは存在する。これから
The
始
story
ま
that
る
begins
物
now
語
is that of the fools struggling to claim their just
正直者として生きた
compensation for
対価を
living
得よう
honest
ともがく
lives.
道家たちのお話。
Next episode, Chapter 5, Frau Holly. We're just gonna go right into the next chapter next episode. Perfect. So yeah, I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then. Let's save the episode here.